Hi everyone, I'm Veronica and today I'm here again without Valdemar because we are again watching Game of Thrones and we are watching Game of Thrones for the second and last time. Because I already saw episode number 5 with you and now I'm going to watch episode number 6, which is the last one. So just a very quick recap what I said in the last video as well. I just figured since I've binge watched the Game of Thrones lately, I have not seen it. I have not seen the whole of it. I've seen the first 3 or 4 seasons, I think, when they first came out around that time. And then I've never watched the rest of it. And I've been looking for a show to binge watch a couple of weeks ago, and then I ended up binge watching Game of Thrones. I thought it would be just something to run in the background, but I got too invested, understandably, I guess. So, and I figured, since we have this channel and we have so many movie reactions, I might as well show you my reaction to the finale of the Game of Thrones, because I think that's something everyone enjoys, and I am happy to share this with you. I think I'm about to be very disappointed, I think. But then I'm also setting myself up for the disappointment. So I think maybe I will have a better experience than other people who are waiting for it for so long and they thought it was going to be good. I don't know what your opinion about the subject is. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will. So just like I said in the last episode, I know how it ends, unfortunately, because I have not been living under a rock and I have social media. So I know who sits on the Iron Throne and I know Jon is going to kill Daenerys. So I know the two biggest things, I guess, that are going to happen in this episode. At least I think those are the two biggest things because I don't know anything else. So if there's something else that happens, I don't know about it. I don't know how anyone else's fate ends. Like I know Tyrion survives. I don't know about the other characters. I don't know if Arya survives, if Sansa survives. I'm not sure, actually. I suppose they do because there's no more fighting going on, but hell knows. So yeah, and if you are interested, you can also see my reaction to the episode number 5. It's going to be linked in the description box and at the end of the video and basically everywhere. So if you're looking for it, you're going to find it. But now, without further ado, I guess we can start. I'm kind of sad I missed it when it was coming out because I really missed on the hype. And I guess, I don't know, do you think there's going to be another series like this? Well, that's the dragons for you. Very atmospheric scene. God, the skeletons. But they really can't decide if they want to build tension or if they don't have enough time to show everything. Is this someone we know? Or are we looking for Arya, maybe? Arya?
Let me send some men with you.
He's got nothing to lose at this point.
I'm going alone.
Yeah. Is he going to see Daenerys? No, he's going to see what is left of the Red Keep, I think. I do like that we're getting so much screen time to see what became of this location.
It's over. These men are prisoners. It is not over until the Queen's enemies are defeated.
I think Melisandre died at a very convenient time because he has really no scruples either.
They chose to fight for her.
Easy, man. Easy. Easy.
I have no idea what happens to Grey Worm. I do wonder. Because if Daenerys dies, then something must happen to him as well. Or does he just... See, but I like his arc. How he became broken because of what he lost. And he thought he could be free. All the time he didn't want to have any weakness, and then he had the weakness and the love, like in the way of love, and then he lost it. So that makes sense to me. But Daenerys' arc doesn't make sense to me that much. Wait, so this part didn't collapse. So kind of, if only they stayed there, maybe they would have survived. If you can escape from this red keep, though, wouldn't it make more sense if he went from the other way so that nothing collapses on him and then he checked the passageway from the outside? Guess being small has its perks for him right now. Oh. Oh, the song always makes an impression on me. It's just such a consistent theme throughout the whole series. He really lost everything. Well, what is it that they say? Valar Morgulis? I guess you could say all men must die because we have no idea how to how to tie up their stories otherwise. Well, where's your pretty horse? Oh, there's more pretty horses. And the Dothraki on the Snow White horses look really nice. This episode is really, really quiet so far. I guess so we can process everything, but... Yeah, they promised her the Iron Shore, and she's got it. Yeah, what I said. Now we're gonna have to learn how to build more stone houses because we're out of all of them. Oh, Whiskey Baptist promoted.
Dario Valerio Valeriat.
What about Master of Peace? Who's gonna do that job? They're standing there alone, having lost basically everyone. It's just... Yeah, you killed all of them while doing that as well. And they're like, oh my god, no, that's not what I agreed for. But if they all bend the knee to her, then liberate them from what? Who does she want to liberate? Also, I'm so curious what happens when he kills her. Like, what happens to the army? That's basically the only army we have right now. I guess she's feeling it at the end a little bit, the power and the love, because she's speaking to her people. But what about the rest? Is he going to say something? In front of everyone. But he survived, so how could he possibly survive that? I don't think he is going to say something.
You committed treason.
I freed my brother. And you slaughtered a city.
Whoa. Whoa. How does it happen that he doesn't die? Maybe he's imprisoned or something at the time that John kills her. Yeah. But she has exactly no one to share the victory with.
Be a threat to her. And I know a killer when I see one.
How did it all go downhill so quickly? I mean, it went downhill so quickly because we sped up, but, you know, other than that. But it's a bit like I said before, like it's still a very strong story because of everything that they've built up to. So I still have this dichotomy. It's what I said in the last episode. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but because we have invested so much in these characters and they are such good characters and they are so well played and they are, you know, like the basis of them and their backstories and everything and their motivations up to a certain point, they are so well done. Like it still stands. I mean, I'm a bit lost and I know everything that's going to happen. And, you know, the quality of this season is, there is no comparison with season 4, for example, but it's still good. Like, there are the moments when, you know, when they look at each other, like the scene with Tyrion, that was amazing. I don't know if it could have been done better. I really like it. It's just really strange feeling all over.
Now Varys' ashes can tell my ashes. See? I told you.
At least you know how you die.
I'm talking to the only man alive who knows where I'm going. So is there life after death?
Not that I've seen.
Oblivion is the best I could hope for.
Right. I love the dialogue. I love their... this part is still so good.
I can't justify what happened. But the war is over now.
She told you she's not.
Varys was right. I was wrong. It was vanity to think I could guide her.
That's true.
Pile up all the bodies of all the people they ever killed. There still won't be half as many as our beautiful queen slaughtered in a single day.
She left her no choice.
The moment
Well, but I thought we would not have any doubts.
when she crucified hundreds of Myronese nobles, who could argue they were evil men? The Dothraki carls she burned alive, they would have done worse to her. Everywhere she goes, evil men die, and we cheer her for it.
Yeah, I know that this was kind of written in at the end, I guess, because, well, it was probably not the plan for her to lose it, I think. I don't know. But having watched it, knowing what the ending is going to be, I do see it coming. Like, I do see it justified. Just wanted to say that. I mean, like, I can see that. I noticed it right from the beginning. And also at the first time, I think I came running to Voldemort to tell him about it, because he was like, he's obviously very upset about the ending, like everyone else. But, you know, it was the most screwed up thing for me that she did. Not even like the crucifying the mercenaries, which was like a lot, but the part where, and I already forgot the names of everyone, but you know how she comes to the city? I forgot all the names, but I hope you're with me. When she comes to that city where she wants to get the ships from them, the one where the man is that he can like multiply himself and he appears in different places. I really need Voldemort by my side. That city. And then she's with that guy that says he will give her the contents of his giant safe if she marries him. Right? And then her friend that betrays her. And then she locks them both in the safe to die slowly of starvation. And like even if that man, I guess, because of the vanity and because he wanted to deceive her, okay, but the girl, just because she betrayed her when she was very scared and when shit was already going down, I don't know, that was a lot. So I mean, from that standpoint, yes, I could see it coming. I can't see it coming that she would murder the civilians because I think like they made her into, I mean, they're showing the madness, I suppose, but I think the madness should be, at least with her, a little bit more gradual with how many people are talking to her and like how aware she is of not becoming who her father was, I think. And I just think like she's able to justify a lot to herself as long as she doesn't kill innocent people. And the second she started killing the children that were running away, I don't know. I think she should have burnt the army down. The army down surrendered, and I could have bought that. That like she was still angry at them. She should have ruined the Red Keep, and she should have maybe killed the civilians by mistake in doing so. But I don't think she should have just flown over the city and at a random point above the city decide that now I'm going to rain fire. Like the people who were running up to that meter, they were fine. But these people from this distance from the Red Keep, I'm going to burn them. That was just strange.
And she grows more powerful and more sure that she is good and right.
Yeah, exactly. But she has no right to think she's good and right now.
I love her too. Not as successfully as you.
Not as unsuccessfully at Mr. Friendzone, though.
Love is the death of duty.
Who said that?
Maester Aemon said it a long time ago.
I like that it all comes down to the two of them, with Tyrion being smart and Jon being good and moral.
Times duty is the death of love. You've always tried to do the right thing, no matter the cost. Terrible thing I'm asking. It's also the right thing.
I love it. I love the acting and I love the dialogue. That's the only good thing about this.
Who is more dangerous than the rightful heir to the Iron Throne?
This part I'm not mad about at all. I think in terms of what they've decided, this makes sense.
That's her decision. She is the queen.
Yeah, he swore an oath.
My sisters will be loyal to the throne.
Why do you think Sansa told me the truth about you? Because she doesn't want Dany to be queen.
She doesn't get to choose.
No. But you do.
He's right about the sister, though. Such pretty shots. Would the dragon listen to him, right? Over her. She may be the mother, but he is the ruler of the dragon, right? What happens to the dragon after she dies? Actually, I have no idea. Is it like the Phoenix of Dumbledore? Like he flies away crying, or do they keep him? I don't think that's how she imagined the first time she would sit on it. She has no one to share this moment with. It's your chair. There you go. You want the chair.
Have you been down there? Have you seen children, little children burned?
I tried to make peace with Cersei.
Yes, and she surrendered.
And Tyrion?
He conspired behind my back with my enemies. How have you treated people who've done the same to you, even when it broke your heart?
Buff, that's...
Forgive him.
I can't.
You can.
Oh, John.
Good world.
How do you know? How do you know it'll...
I'm not sure about this because you know what it feels like to me? Because I said I buy part of this characterization, but it seems to me like they were... Like they were writing it on the spot between the episodes or something. Because it's like... I write short stories in my spare time. I hope to publish a book one day. So when I write a story, sometimes, because I'm not that good yet, I'm not that experienced, sometimes I come up with something and then later on I come up with a justification for it. And because I'm not that good, I don't do a lot of revisions, so I just write it in at the end. And then the rest doesn't really make sense. What I mean to say is she clearly lost it because she was angry. And we set it up in episode number 3 or 4, I think, to show that she said to him, I don't have love here. I must have fear, so I will have fear. And then we could see that she was jealous of him being the rightful king, and she was threatened by that. And clearly it was because of that, clearly. And now, I get that she's justifying everything she's done to herself because she needs this word, but this doesn't seem to be what is happening in this scene. She seems to with the close-ups on her face, she seems to be genuinely possessed by this idea that she must build the better world. This is kind of, I feel like they wrote that part later and they were like, oh, but actually that justifies it as well. That's really good. Let's write that in. But that's not what happened before. That was not set up. She was not... Yes, she was before, a little bit, I guess, when she was crucifying the people, for example, that she really wanted to make sacrifices to make a better world. But I just... all the pieces are there, I feel like. And I feel like it could have been very good, but it's just too fast. It's not enough. It's not enough time on screen. There's not enough time between Tyrion telling him he needs to kill her and then, this conversation. There should be at least, a buffer scene. That's what you have in movies. You don't have to... you can have highly emotional scenes, but... You can't, you know what I mean? There's, I'm just getting frustrated.
How do you know? How do you know it'll be good?
Because I know what is good.
That's exactly what I mean. They added this delusion of hers on the spot.
What about everyone else? All the other people who think they know what's good?
They don't get to choose.
Yeah, so now she's evil, but it has nothing to do with her losing the power, and it's nothing to do with Tyrion defying her.
You are my queen. Now and always.
Oh, I think it's now. And that was a beautiful scene, but it's just, I'm gonna repeat myself one last time. It's just because it all happens too fast. It cannot be realistic and believable if, like, Tyrion just mentioned this to him. This is the next scene that we have. It's just too much to process. And there's not enough emotional build-up for this. And, like, she just happened to go on this rant. I mean, I guess she is by the front, so she's thinking about it. So it's not like it's horrible, but it's just, she just happens to say exactly what would push him to do this. Because nothing that Tyrion said before convinced him. She's not even threatening his sisters so that his motivation can never be like selfish in any way, because this is Jon Snow, so he's not allowed to be selfish, right? He saw her kill the little children, and now he sees like how her whole narrative got twisted. He has the proof in his hand, so he kills her. But like I said before, like this delusion that she said, like, oh, only I know what is good. Like, yeah, she had that before, but then this whole psychotic break happened because she was losing the grip. So I'm not sure about this. I know she's a complex character, so there can be a lot of things going on at the same time, but it's just, I'm not so sure. Okay, this is... Oh! Does the dragon destroy the Iron Throne? The dragon is saying, oh, you stupid humans just fighting for those pieces of steel when we could all have been happy. It's just like that gone. So many people died to sit on this chair and now it's gone. He's so gentle. Yeah, if you die, then your dog maybe will eat you, but if you have a dragon, he'll take you away to a nice mountain to bury you somewhere. Well, it's better to have a dragon, is what I'm saying. Is this the third time he's about to be sentenced to death? His bird got quite long.
We will decide what we do with our prisoners.
You decide.
This is our city now.
Well, I guess he's the commander, but who's the...
Some of you may be quick to forgive. The Ironborn are not. I swore to follow Daenerys Targaryen.
That's an interesting reaction. I like it.
Say another word about killing my brother and I'll cut your throat.
Friends, please.
Friends.
We need justice. Jon Snow cannot go free.
I wish we could see how he learns that Daenerys is dead. Like, why did we not get to see that?
We don't have a king or queen.
You're the most powerful people in Westeros. Choose one.
Right. What? You're just gonna let them decide? What? But he's saying that he gets to do what he does because he has the Unsullied, but then he lets them decide. No.
My lords and ladies,
No, it's not gonna happen. Sit down.
I stand before you as one of the senior lords in the country.
No.
And
Uncle. Please sit.
Yeah, that's not happening. Dude, thank you for the comedic relief, but what the hell is going on? This is whole...
Maybe the decision about what's best for everyone should be left to, well, everyone.
You're gonna laugh. Even Brienne is like, maybe not.
I'll ask my horse.
Like, kudos for the social commentary and everything, but we have 30 minutes, 22 seconds left of the episode at this moment, and that includes the end credits. And then just why have we lost all seriousness of this show? Like, why are we rushing? This is horrible. I'm sorry, this is horrible. This is so. I was saying things were rushed. I was wrong. That was taking slow, sweet time with everything so far. This is rushed. So we didn't even get to see how Grey Worm reacts to finding out Daenerys is dead. We didn't get to see Jon being dragged away. We didn't get to see Jon sitting in the cell having a breakdown for killing someone he loves and making this horrible decision. We didn't get to have a conversation between anyone. And then they come with Tyrion, and Tyrion, as always, is able to tell them, oh, so just choose your king. And Grey Worm, who just was flaunting his power over them, and he said, oh, no, we're not going to let you because Jon has to pay. We want justice for him. He's like, oh, yeah. Tyrion says, oh, yeah, the king should decide. Yeah, so you choose the king. And then the king is going to decide what to do with Jon Snow. So why did he say that he wants justice if he's going to give the power away? Why is he not? No. It's just not. It's so stupid. And now the discussion and Stannis, yeah, that was very funny. Thank you for that. But like, I have 30 minutes left, so I don't know if I needed that joke. And there's just the people there that we have to choose between.
I've had nothing to do but think these past few weeks about our bloody history.
So it's been a few weeks, but we didn't get to see any of the aftermath.
And who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
Okay.
The boy who fell from a high tower and lived. He knew he'd never walk again, so he learned to fly and became the three-eyed raven.
Someone's like, what are we doing here?
The keeper of all our stories.
I know that we're building this nice metaphor, but is the point really that he's keeping all the stories, or is the point that he's so experienced because he's seen everything that has happened in the past and he sees what happens in everywhere, so he has all the knowledge and he is probably a wise choice for a king's advisor? Maybe not the king, because he's a little bit too weird for it. Like, the king also has to represent the country, right? And I don't think Bran can represent anyone, because he's just gonna be sitting there in the corner staring off at whatever it is he's watching on the TV in his mind.
Bran has no interest in ruling, and he can't father children.
Good. Sons of kings can be cruel and stupid, as you well know.
Oh, you're introducing the elections.
That is the wheel our queen wanted to break.
You don't need to convince him. Apparently he has no power over anything, despite having big army.
They will be chosen. On this spot are the lords and ladies of Westeros.
And we're going to let the prisoner decide that.
Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
Why do you think I came all this way?
Okay, full disclosure, I knew he says that because like it's the biggest meme on the internet and it's been for a long time, so of course I knew he said that, but so stupid. But you know what, it's even the disappointing part is like it's not bad enough to be funny, because Tyrion is amazing. He's an amazing character. I love him. And he's so smart. And everything he's saying now, his character kind of makes sense. Like, he's a bit stupid. He's gotten quite stupid. But he believed in Daenerys, so I guess that's what he wanted all his life. He lost a lot along the way. Okay, I don't fault him. Maybe he became a bit stupid. But just like, why? I get that everyone there besides Stannis and a couple of other lords respects him, but those people don't, and no one spoke against him. For now, they're all just listening to him because he's very charismatic, and they're like, oh my god, we must listen to this guy who's in handcuffs and who just told us how our monarchy system is going to work from now on. And the people who just threatened that they need justice and Jon Snow needs to die are also going to agree. He's just telling them how it's gonna be. What gives him this power? What gives him this power? And like, even if he's trying to defend the position that 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 he is some sort of authority to speak on this. It was a couple of weeks ago. I guess we didn't get to see the aftermath, but it still was just a couple of weeks ago that you supported another queen, you supported Daenerys, and she turned out to be exactly what you thought she would not turn out to be. And now you get to tell everyone it's going to be Bran, and no one is opposing it. No one. We don't even get to see like Sansa wins. Stannis doesn't start saying what the hell is this idea. That other lord doesn't start saying what the hell is this idea. Everyone's just looking for him. And what does Bran mean? What the hell? I did it came all this way. What does this even mean? Like, no, that's not why he came. He just said he can never be lord of anything. He just said it like 2 episodes ago. I can never be lord of anything. He's the lord of strange decisions.
I say aye.
Good. No one else does.
Aye.
Why? Why would he? Why would this guy? Why is no one opposing? Why did no one even suggest something else?
Aye.
And he had this. When did he grow? When did he grow that he didn't even oppose? He doesn't want to be the king. What happened to him the last year, couple of months? Why didn't we not see this? Why is he saying yes, this spoiled child? Why is the other lord not saying it? He didn't even want Jon to be king in the north. You know which guy I mean, the blonde guy, the older one. Like, and what now he's just saying, why? Why? Because he said he fell out of the window and he survived, and that's why half of these people don't even know what the three-eyed raven is. Like, I suppose everyone knows everything in this world, but he did nothing to them. He knows that he has visions. None of these people were there to experience any of his visions. They don't know the significance of who he is. We know the significance of who he is, but those people don't. Like, for these people, this is like the stupidest idea he could have had. This is the stupidest person he could choose. And the only reason he could say it is because, oh, you're innocent, maybe, I don't know, you're a good person, you've never killed anyone. Maybe it should be you. Oh, that's the only argument I can think of. Well, yes?
The North will remain an independent kingdom, as it was for thousands of years.
Okay. Like, we get to build everything from scratch. We get to make these decisions, but she's the only one who's gonna insist on independence. Like, I hope to God that the Grey, I forgot the name again. I'm so sorry. The Greyjoy. I hope to God that the Greyjoy lady, she's gonna say that she wants to be independent as well, because if not, then this is bullshit. Like, and what Stan is just like sitting there, and he's like, oh yeah, I guess he can be independent because you said your men fought so hard. I mean, my men didn't fight hard at all. Why does not everyone say that? Okay, let's all be independent, right? Let's build like a 7 kingdom union of kingdoms. The union of 7 kingdoms or something like that, and let's let everyone be independent. why is everyone agreeing to this?
Lord Tyrion, you will be my hand.
I don't want it.
You just established the whole legislative system of everything.
Cannot.
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Letting you walk free would start a war. So our new king has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, what are they gonna watch?
Will always need a home for bastards and broken men.
Ah, so he's gonna be like a prison guard guy.
No one is very happy. Which means it's a good compromise, I suppose.
I didn't know that's what happened.
What I did.
What we did.
It doesn't feel right.
This I love. This is so in tune with his character. I love that he's asking, was it right? And you can imagine him being haunted, sitting in this cell, thinking about just this one question, turning it over his head. And I love how Tyrion says what we did to lift a bit of the weight off his shoulder, because he's so empathetic and so smart. I love that. I love this part. And I kind of like that it ends like that for him, but it feels very cheap. And I don't think that's what George R. R. Martin would do. I don't think that's what he would do. That he would have to return to the Night's Watch, which existence is without any purpose at this point. That's just called prison. And I mean, those men would normally go to prison. And they didn't because we needed someone to do the dirty job. So I don't... What are they going to do right now to keep them disciplined? I don't... What is going to be holding the order in the Night's Watch? Who are we going to be fighting with? I don't... No, I don't get it. That's really not satisfying. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like this ending for him. And I don't think anyone must. I actually don't think I've read any opinions about it, but we like this guy so much, and he stuck by what he believed. And I know, like, we don't have to have justice, but I don't like it. I don't like it. There's no point to the Night's Watch. I don't understand this. I don't like this. To her home. Melisandre's, right? She's really not. I mean, I'm very conflicted about her, but she's really... I don't like that he's going away. No, it's stupid. It's not sad, it's stupid.
That's where all the maps stop. That's where I'm going.
Okay, but you're like 18. Surely at some point you can come and visit him. It's so stupid that they sent him there. There's nothing there. Oh, she's really... Do you think this is the first time that she's writing it? Did she draft it before? I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. She makes so much sense. I was talking about this to Voldemort the other day. She makes so much sense, and I love how she's such a strong character, such a strong female character, but that's not the focus. You know, her gender is not really that much of a focus, and she's such an amazing knight. And I love this quality of her, how she really, like, she's a true knight in that she wears her heart on her sleeve. Like, she's super honest in her feelings, and I love how easily she cries. I love how easily she loves. I love how easily she trusts. Like, that's all part of her knighthood, and it's amazing. And she's such a nuanced character. I love it, and I love how she's played. Really, she's one of my favorite characters. I liked her. I liked the Hound a lot as well. I said in the last episode, like, how he was very bitter. He had the redeeming qualities were very slight for him. He was like a good person, but I really like how he died in the end. You can see my reaction in the episode before. But yeah.
What's this?
A Song of Ice and Fire. Archmaester Ebro's history of the wars following the death of King Robert.
Nice.
What does he say about me?
I don't believe you're mentioned.
How? No, how could he not be mentioned? Haha, another joke that makes absolutely no sense.
We serve at your pleasure, King Bran the Broken, ruler of the 6 kingdoms and protector of the realm. Long may he reign.
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 Nothing happened! Why did they watch... What is this comedic relief at the end? I don't get it. It's not funny.
I think we can all agree that ships take precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
Okay, it's funny, but it's comedic relief after comedic relief after comedic relief, and I'm sorry... Okay, at least he has a friend here. But I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm mad about this part. I'm mad about this more than anything else. It's so unsatisfying. It's painful. Like... There's so much, and I don't. I don't even want to be watching this anymore. Wait. So they effectively effectively sent him to the Night Watch to command all of the wildlings who are going to have more children and are going to only grow in numbers, and the other people who have not joined them from behind the wall can join them, so that he can compile the biggest army to have ever been seen. Instead of going to prison. They knew that they would accept him as their leader. Or was that kind of like the gift for him, and it was supposed to be like that? I don't... This is probably the only satisfying part. She always wanted to be queen. She had a very tough road to get there, but she did get there, and she matured on the way. That's kind of satisfying. And Arya, I mean, did she always... Like, she mentioned wanting to see the world at like one point, but is that what drove her from the beginning? I don't know. Why could she not take Gendry on this journey exactly? He would have wanted to go with her, right? If he loves her so much, he would rather go with her than stay and be the Lord. So why was that not an option? Why did they even not say goodbye? We don't seem to be taking enough resources with us if we're already taking the children. Like, why are you just... Sorry. Why are you just carrying the small backpacks? Why don't we have wagons if we're going to be building something there? Why are we going there? Why are we all going there? That's how it ends. There was that scene at the end. No, just no. Just no. Thank you, that was horrible. I'll see you in the next episode. But it was so mid and like so strange. Like all the decisions were so strange. And it was so rushed. And I don't like the ending for anyone but Sansa. Do I even like the ending for Sansa? I don't even know. It's the only decent one. I don't like the ending for Jon at all. I don't, like I said before, just because something is a circular structure, just because that's a nice device to use, doesn't mean that it's a good choice. I don't think it was a good choice in this case. It does not make sense. It does not make sense that he's leading these people as punishment. I don't... when Tyrion said before that the justification is that they will always need like a place for broken men, how are they supposed to find them in those woods? Was it just an excuse? Why did we have like 500 jokes? Why did we not get... we had like the series of comedy, like very fast comedic relief after comedic relief, and then like them. I don't get why Tyrion would not be mentioned in the book when he's been handed to the king. That does not make sense whatsoever. And for the show that every line of dialogue was so beautifully crafted, every moment was allowed to sink in, and you could appreciate every moment up to the season 4, I'd say. This is just horrible. This is just horrible. We didn't see the reactions of anyone important to anything important. From the last episode, we haven't seen the reaction of Arya and Sansa learning that he's the true king. And then I kind of like that it's linked to what with the Grandmaster, you know, he met at the beginning at the Night's Watch. He also was a Targaryen, but I don't know. I don't really like that it goes nowhere. I like his sacrifice. And I liked that conversation with Tyrion, but that made it more than it was. And it was purely based on how much we love the characters, how well the characters were established, how well they were played, how well the story was crafted. And I just think it's just such a good, it just shows how good the book is and how good the characters were, that even after 3 seasons of going off the rails, you still stick with them because they are so well played, and the basis of their characters was just so well established. But everything else, I just don't even know what else to say, to be honest. I'm not going to talk much. I'm angry. But I expected more. I expected at least that I would be like shouting, like, oh no, that's so bad. How could you do that? But it's just also underwhelming. Maybe also because like the part when they were building up that to the fact that she needs to be killed, that was emotionally strong. I like the reaction of the dragon. That was nice. But then again, like her motivation, why she lost it, and then kind of scribbling that over and just saying that no, it wasn't really that she was angry that she was losing power and that she was getting greedy. It was that she thought she knew what was good for everyone, which is a better motivation, but it kind of seems like you forgot about it when you were writing episode 5, and then you just remembered about it in episode 6. So sorry if I'm not making much sense. I am a bit disappointed, and I love this series so much, and I don't know if I'm ever going to love another series so much, because there are better series out there, I'm sure, but I really like the costumes, I like the strong characters, the beautiful dialogue, the elements of fantasy. I think it's just a perfect show for so many people, the political intrigue. I've watched the first episode of The Expanse, which a lot of people say is like Game of Thrones in space. I don't know if that's true. Let me know if you enjoy it. No spoilers, please. But yeah, I just don't think there's not a series like this, and it's quite sad that it's over and that it's over in this way. Voldemort told me that it was because they were rushing to film the Star Wars TV series, right? Is that what it was? And then that they got approval for that, so they wanted to wrap it up. Well, it was a lot. And it was actually no, sorry, it was not a lot. It was nothing at all. It was really so little. It was so little. Well, I'm glad I got to see it with you. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you think in the comments. We can have a discussion. I think I need to go and lie down for at least an hour. How can you screw up such a good story so badly? And I don't think we're gonna see the books, right? Because there's 2 books that are supposed to come out still. I don't know. I think if I was under as much pressure as George is right now, I don't know if I would write it. And I don't think it's likely that he'll finish it. I'm hoping he will let someone finish it for him. I don't know who that would be. I don't think it can be like Sanderson. Maybe it could be Sanderson. Sanderson's pretty solid. I mean, he's not that good of as good of a writer, but maybe at least he can, he can write a lot. I'm really hoping that's how it ends, actually. I'm hoping that George Martin strikes a deal with someone, explains more or less what he wants to happen. I don't know if that's because I've read the fan theories with Voldemort on Reddit, and I'm not going to mention anything in case the book ever does come out and you don't want spoilers, or maybe you don't want to hear about the theories. I don't know, it's a sensitive thing, so I'm not going to mention that, but I'm hoping he just gets a deal with someone and someone finishes the book for him. I think that's the best that we can hope for. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching with me. I rate this like a 5 out of 10, which is, I think, the worst possible rating that you can give. It was not bad enough to be interesting. There were strong points, but just overall, I hated it. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, please. Me and my boyfriend Voldemort, we post reactions to movies every single Friday, sometimes a bit more often, sometimes a bit more rarely, but mostly we post every Friday. And then we also have another channel that you can find in the description box. It's called WW Reactions, and there we post daily videos too, and there are reactions to some historical videos, some stand-up, some other stuff that we find on YouTube. So if you are into watching us, then you may watch us over there every day as well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, please. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.